Zombie Star, and finally back from a little break that I took from YouTube, pretty much all forms of social media, but felt it was kind of time to return and post some content. Started with a stream of Shadow of the Erd Tree on my Twitch. If you guys want to jump over and check that out, it's something that I want to kind of regularly keep up with, but also this is giving me a lot of time to read some awesome books. So let's bring it back with another This Week in Comics. Alien Romulus issue number 1. This is a one-shot companion issue to the latest film in the Alien franchise. It is a direct tie-in and describes events leading up to the latest film, Alien Romulus. Zach Thompson and Pecchiotto team up with film's director Fede Alvarez to, in comic book form, bring us a more detailed series of events that occur on the Renaissance station that we know from Alien Romulus, which houses both Remus and Romulus research facilities. Being that the film Alien Romulus released in 2024 and recently released on Hulu, the Alien companion issue, the comic issue, also has not been released for that long, so really don't want to speak about any of them for anyone who has not seen it yet, except that it is a really fun and exciting tie-in to the first Alien film, as it makes direct references to the tragedy on the Nostromo and its sole survivor, Ellen Ripley. Pecchiotto, I'm not saying that name correctly, is brilliant in bringing the illustrations for Alien Romulus and kind of keeps the trend going from the Philip Kennedy and the Declan Shelby issues. These colorful, intense, and cinematic illustrations, yet a very mature looking comic, given that still Alien is just a straight sci-fi horror. Something really cool about Alien Romulus issue number 1 is a personal note by the film's director Fede Alvarez, making a recommendation that you of course read the comic book first and then jump into the film if you haven't seen the film first. I of course did not do that, but I went ahead and did it anyways, and it was really cool. Probably a selling point, but still really cool. This is Alien Romulus issue number 1. I'm using a new camera, so this feels weird. And of course the cover is just the straight movie cover, which I thought was awesome. This is a variant issue. I don't know what the original cover looks like. This is the only one that I wanted. Alien fans, this is a no-brainer. Ultimate X-Men issue number 7. Peach Momoko cover is absolutely amazing. This one probably is my favorite. This is a variant cover, issue 7. Issue 8, also a beautiful cover. And of course, issue number 9. Like I said, we've had some time to read. Went through 3 issues of Ultimate X-Men. This is super awesome. Written and illustrated by Peach Momoko, Ultimate X-Men takes place in an alternate Marvel universe where mutant powers have been completely erased until a group of high school friends, Hisako, Mei, and Nico, begin to inexplicably display mutant powers of their own. In their quest for answers, the group uncover a cult with evil and world-ending intentions, and quickly find themselves hunted by powerful and dark forces. Like Demon Days, Peach Momoko's alternate universes are a fusion of Japanese manga and the Marvel comic universe. And by issue 9, its characters are already very well established and inspired by very well-known Marvel characters. Nico, the psychic, I think easily inspired by Jean Grey. Mei, or Maystorm, inspired by Storm. And Hisako Ichiki, who is Armor, I think inspired by your X-Men's Colossus. Issues 7, 8, and 9 sees the girls' powers grow significantly as they now need to use them to defend themselves against other characters showing abilities that are controlled by what is known as the Children of Adam, and without giving too much away are inspired by some really well-known, awesome X-Men villains. Since reading Ultimate X-Men, I've mentioned how despite it being a story of a bunch of high school girls, it's a very mature comic book that tells very layered and complex narratives, and I even think manages to add in horror elements and some of its character models, and even its interpretations of some very well-known Marvel superheroes. If you follow Zombie Star, if you follow This Week in Comics, you would know that Peach Momoko is probably my favorite artist, me being an anime and manga fan. When she started her work bringing that infusion of manga with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I was absolutely floored with the artwork, and Ultimate X-Men is no exception. This is an absolutely beautiful book. Really stands out from anything that Marvel is currently doing. And I think as far as Peach Momoko work goes, if Demon Days, as illustrator and writer, if Demon Days was really great, Ultimate X-Men I think is even better. Issue number 9, beautiful covers, love showing off. I don't know if I like issue 8 more than issue number 7. This is a variant cover. No, I'm gonna go with issue 7. This is definitely probably the favorite of everything that I'm talking about in this video. This is absolutely awesome. All right. James Tinian's Nice House by the Sea book number 3 and book number 4, probably my favorite cover between the two. Nice House by the Sea is a sequel series to Nice House by the Lake, also by James Tynion, a very heavy character-driven sci-fi drama following a group of selected individuals to live a life in a lavish mansion after catastrophic events have pretty much ended all life as we know it. Nice House by the Lake and Sea is really one of those you gotta read it to get it kind of title. And with its plot so heavily based on character development and its reveals, is extremely easy to spoil. Still, to put it simply, all of the main characters in the story of Nice House by the Lake and Nice House by the Sea were chosen by their occupation and their social status to their host and organizer. And as issue 4 of Nice House by the Sea strongly suggests, their host and organizer is not human. Both Nice House by the Lake and Nice House by the Sea follow these groups of characters as well as their hosts, who engage in a game of social Darwinism to determine which group is best fit to carry on the human race and which group to discard. Obviously, this creates a lot of tension within the groups as individuals begin to plot to see how they could get the upper hand in this situation. Alvaro Martinez Bueno is amazing and masterful in just bringing surreal and portrait-like illustrations for both Nice House by the Lake and Nice House by the Sea. Literally every panel is something that I could just frame and hang on my wall. That's just what I think. And yet still in line with something you'd see from a James Tynion title, something similar to like Department of Truth, using deliberate distortion, eerie character and settings, and still capturing beautiful landscapes of both Nice House by the Lake and Nice House by the Sea, and still remind the readers through these visuals that there is just something wrong with these places and these people. This is Nice House by the Sea, issue number 4, going to be my favorite cover between the two. This is, I believe, a variant. I think it's a variant. I don't know, it might not be, but this is absolutely beautiful. And usually the covers of Nice House are something more like this, where they showcase one of the characters from the story. But this is very special. This is awesome. And that is all we have for this week in comics. So happy to be back finally. Let me know what you guys think of these titles if you all are reading them. Also back live on Twitch. Come in and say hi next time that I'm live. Thank you guys for watching. I'm William from the Zombie Stars. See you all next time.